There's going to be a spectacular celebration of Midsummer in Belfast tomorrow. A group of performing artists called Welfare State International, who describe themselves as pageant masters, will stage an explosive theatrical experience like a sort of summer November the 5th. Founded in 1968, Welfare State have attracted world attention with spectacular happenings like this one staged on Guy Fawkes Day. When you add to that music, huge puppets, parades, barn dances, the staging of The Tempest on an island in a Canadian lake, and even one mountainside spectacular, you can see why they carried off the prize for Best Drama event in Japan last year. They'll soon be in London for this summer's International Festival of Theatre, and Newsnight's Joan Bakewell found them at a rather less fashionable venue.
Spectacular pyrotechnics are one of Welfare State's trademarks, but recently they've been up to explosive activity in an unlikely place. It's Barrow, an industrial town on the edge of the Lake District. It's been described as being halfway between Windscale and Wordsworth. They make submarines in Barrow and they handle nuclear fuel. Now they've been making something else. Welfare State on the streets of Barrow, with the people of Barrow putting on a show such as the place has never seen before.
Roll 25, shot 19, take 1.
Action.
Throughout March and April they've been making a film, King Reel and the Hoodlums, a loose adaptation by Adrian Mitchell of Shakespeare's King Lear. They've been helped by film students from Sheffield Polytechnic and by scores of local people.
A lot of people have told us for a long time that we should make films because we make strong images, and yet the nature of theatre is that the image disappears overnight. So we thought really it would be a good idea to make images that were more permanent. That was the first feeling. The second thing was that in working with a local situation, that if you're going to do a big community theatre piece, the first thing that happens is in a place like Barrow, only certain groups of the population would come to it. But a lot of people would think it was not for them. However, if you're making a film, it's obviously got a certain kind of glamour attached to it. Everybody wants to be a star.
But what did it mean? I saw a vision, but what did it mean? I saw a vision on my vision machine. I saw a vision on my vision machine. A vision of puppets playing power games. A vision of puppets playing power games. Vision of the world like a flower of flame. A vision of the world like a flower of flame. Pain of the planet beating in my head. Pain of the planet beating in my head. Pain of the planet till the planet went dead. Pain of the planet till the planet went dead. I saw a vision on my vision machine. I saw a vision, but what did it mean? I saw a vision on my vision machine. I saw a vision on my vision machine. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Local skills come in handy on the set. If you spend your days welding for the shipyard, it makes a change to weld for a king.
We're both shipyard welders, and it's ironic that we're both taking our holidays and we suddenly end up down here and all we're doing is welding submarines, which is all we've done in the shipyard anyway. King Real submarine, it's for the king, it's his royal mobile as they call it, and it's, I don't know, just one of the inventors down here had this crazy idea and we put it into action for him. Had a lot of work gone into it. It's taken us altogether about 5, maybe 6 weeks, but it's been good fun, it's been a laugh. The welfare state, it's the whole action, everything they do is so hectic, it's all at double the speed that anybody else works, but again, it's enjoyable, it's good fun. Yeah, I'm actually in the play. I'm taking the part of Lord Thomas the musician, who later on gets his brain scrambled, and that's happening later this afternoon. I'm not looking forward to it at all. I just hope it's not quite as realistic as the other scenes have been, to be honest. Play one last tune.
I'm overwhelmed with it. I think it's been one of the most exciting projects we've ever done. First of all, because the film has acted as a catalyst in the way we hoped it would for over 200 people to get deeply involved in it, because we have this organisation BARD, which is going to continue. But I'm also excited about it because the quality of the images that have come up have been very strong, the quality of performance. We only had one performer from the company, and the rest were people who were makers and musicians and people servicing the people of Barrow, and in the technical side. And what we've actually found is at least half a dozen absolutely first-rate performers from the community, some of whom have never performed before in their lives, and others of whom have had. And apart from that, many other people have been making costumes, playing music. We've left behind a drumming band. There's 4 lads who are extremely good bands. And before that, some of them had never played any music at all, even at school. So that the general energy which has been created and generated has been absolutely overwhelming. And I think also we'll have a very good film as well, not only from the point of view of performance, but from the point of view of the quality of the images.
Well, I play this really psychotic army captain who jumps at the chance of getting a key and blows up the world, and it's really great because I've always wanted to do it.
Including Millum?
Yeah, Millum goes up as well. And it's been a really great chance. Like beach your normal Saturday mornings, sitting around watching the telly, betting on dogs and that. So it's really great to come out and walk around town like this.
I've enjoyed it immensely, actually. Apart from the fact that I've lost half of my hair. It's the first time I've done anything like this. The only other thing, anything like it, is poetry readings. And well, the amount of things that usually happen in this area, I mean, it's a chance that you just wouldn't get again. You know, it's marvellous, great fun. I mean, 15-hour days, rarely seeing your wife and child. You know, it's amazing fun. You know.
What's it like? Different. There's a lot of hanging around, mainly hanging around. Very cold. Wish I'd done it in a warmer place because my costume is incredibly thin, and it always seems to be raining when I seem to be doing my filming outside.
It's great. Everybody's so friendly, and we're learning so much, and there's so much to do all the time, and so many people have given so much to this thing. It's just incredible. Let's hope the film's a success.
I'm a journalist. I got roped into this because I did a story for them, but Welfare State are an incredibly talented group of people, and they've just roped everyone in. And people have discovered talents that they never knew they had, just brought out by Welfare State, and they've done a fantastic job. And I hope it can carry on when they've gone, that people will still keep something going.
And carry on they certainly will. A local organisation called Happily BARD is taking up Welfare State's approach to community arts. Off now to edit their film, Welfare State will continue to create their own unique brand of spectacle, trying, as they almost literally do, to set the world on fire.
Well, if all that grabs you, they'll be performing in London very soon.